Hello Virgo, and welcome to your August 2022 reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. Of course, we're in Leo season, Lionsgate. I'm actually, doing this in that period. So as I was meditating on your energy and pulling the tarot, this is very obvious. So anyway, okay. First card, Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. So right away, the Queen of Wands, there's your fire side, Virgo. And this is, the Queen of Wands is all about knowing our desire, what we want. Of course, if she's out of control, she will be very, I want this and this, and, make a fit or whatever. But here, with the Five of Cups, it's almost like if the sadness and the grievings of the past would have kind of, like a bucket on the fire here, and having a hard time pinpointing what do I really desire. Because when I try and feel inside, it's more the sadnesses, the grievings, and also a bit of the belief that, nothing much more is going to happen than what I've lived until now, that, takes precedence over my desires and my fire and so on. After that, I have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about coming back from war. So that means all that sadness that you've been carrying and all of that, this is like, okay, I've lived this, but now I'm going to come back from it. Because when I focus on this, it's actually watering down my fire. Six of Wands, this is when the fire will recuperate by going into the heart chakra, by being able to come back from it and understanding the lesson of it. There we don't have to prove anything anymore, in the sense of I don't have to prove to anybody that I've been hurt and that, show them, look at what happened to me or whatever. I don't need to show the universe, show the people that did that to me, prove anything anymore. I'm not conflicted anymore about, where I have to defend myself and fight. And so all of this, okay, it's this month you're reaching a state of peace. And right after, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and that's you. Right away, that kind of reconnecting with Venus, okay? Let's call it like that. Under our Queen of Wands with the Five of Cups, I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about investing ourselves in this life. Our focus, passion into what we're creating, what we're doing, our investment, okay? And here I have an Ace of Swords to go with it. So this is like having the clarity into, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to invest myself in. I've got the Ace of Swords, so I haven't have it in my hands yet, that sword. That means it's over my head here. I'm grasping it, okay? Under the Six of Wands, I have the Queen of Cups and I have the Page of Swords. So right away, here we have Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. So it's like at the beginning of the month, you maybe have the, yes, I gotta invest myself, and I just need to know what, in order to go and feel what is in my guts, I have to pass through, let's say, a cover of my old sorrows and disappointments. actually, take off that layer, and then I can feel in my Queen of Cups, in my intuition, my creativity, my guts here, I can grasp the clarity of what it is. And then after, you're not waiting for, nothing. You're like Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, Page of Pentacle. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacle. Look at that. This is investing the fruit right away and mastering it right away. Concretely, solidly, putting it to the ground. Geez, like a beautiful Virgo, I would say. So, okay, let's clarify this for you. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos for August 2023. King, Queen, Page, and Knight. That I don't see often. Okay. In fact, I think it's the first time I see this. All right. Okay. Let's look at your Five of Cups and Queen of Wands. So, here is death. And that is good because, see, death is the art of letting something die. Letting it go, letting it die, so that we can transform. And here I have Temperance, which is a healing card. And here I have Justice. Probably that Five of Cups comes from unfairness. Okay, something that was really not fair, really unbalanced. And here we have like Scorpio, Sagittarius, but the Temperance card, you see it, brewing the cups. It's tempering it. It's, when we temper metal, when we temper, it's that mixing through the events of life and so on, opposites as to purify, okay? So, and you see you have like the foot in water and the foot on the ground. It's kind of working our emotions so that we can see the bigger picture, so that we can put our foot out there again. Not be too, I'm not putting my foot in water again because I'm in the Five of Cups, and that would be like very bad water. And that's why, and here we have the fire of Sagittarius. Death here will come and purify that. Let go of the old sadnesses. This is what you're doing in the beginning of the month, Virgo. Because you're healing. Because that's it, you don't need to carry the sadness anymore. You don't need to prove it to anybody anymore. Look what you did. It's in me. When we're holding old sadnesses, we're always flickering between anger and sadness, because these are the two faces of the same coin. And letting go is more, there's a very big misconception on forgiveness. And people often think that forgiving is like, okay, I forgive you, and I am erasing the karmic charge of what you have done to me in that gesture. That kind of forgiveness can only be done by the divine. And it is between you and the divine, them and the divine. Nobody has the power to remove somebody's the karma or you know, what they've done from their slate. Okay, it's really between us and the divine. So forgiving is more because while we're holding to the wrong that has been done to us, we are in a shadow of sadness and pain. So it's more the releasing of it. Okay, this will not be part of my story anymore. I'm brewing it out of there so that I can be realigned in joy, peace, and happiness. That is letting something die. And that is forgiveness. Not forgetting, but forgiving. That means transcending past it and letting it go. Let's look at that Six of Wands. And that's why it's going to be like, okay, I'm back from war. In the Six of Wands, you have the man on a horse coming back from war. Because he is letting go of his Five of Cups. He's out of there. Okay? He's not carrying it within himself anymore. And everything that was associated with that. So I'm going to keep those two since none came out. And it's going to be like, I'm going to take that fire, because this is probably was very exhausting. I'm going to take that fire and get the hell out. In the here and now, that is not there anymore. The sadnesses were in the past. I will not carry them in the here and now anymore. Knight of Wands, I'm out of there. Queen of Pentacles. Choosing fulfillment, and here is the Page of Pentacles. Choosing and knowing what will bring you happiness, and actually, you know, grasping it into your hands to be planted and move forward. And since we know that it's a question of what you're going to invest yourself in, Eight of Pentacles, now you're going to know what it is. It's almost like, now I know what I want to build. Three of Pentacles. And here is the Aquarius. Now I know what I want to invest. Now I know, since I'm coming back into the light, I can receive from the divine. Look at her pouring away all of the old baggage of her Five of Cups. And by doing so, the fulfillment of, this is my passion, this is what I want to do, is going to come to her. Ace of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords gives that Page of Wands. Will give right away the new direction that will be aligned with what you want to manifest. Isn't that beautiful? Ten of Swords behind, because one of the reasons at one point we decide to let go, turn the page, it's because we're conscious of the price. We're the only one paying the price of holding on to that. We're the only one that, you know, carries the sword in the heart, that, you know, blocks ourselves from certain things because it contradicts the pain we're carrying within ourselves. So, and the Chariot, I'm not surprised you have like that 8-pointed star. This is like really, the Chariot is movement forward in an inner process where, okay, now I am not, you know, pulling myself in every direction. I know exactly my alignment. Let's look at that Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Whoop. Okay. All right. So maybe they want to talk to me more about the Chariot, but there it is. And Chariots, you see, it's Cancer. I'm not surprised here with the Queen of Cups. We have finally the Hangman, so that means that finally is upright. Okay, so because you're looking at your emotions and what you've went through from a completely different angle, you kind of understood it. And so what was stagnating, preventing you for that moving forward, we have a beautiful movement forward, but emotional movement forward, which allows you to finally feed the fire instead of, you know, throwing a bucket of sadness on it. Page of Sword. King of Sword. So Ace, Page, King. Look at that growth here. Because, yeah, that's what I was saying. See, we had that Ten of Sword because you cannot continue to carry the pains and the beliefs that went with it, because that was holding you back from, you know, there was your passion. And you had a hard time actually figuring what you wanted to bring forward. What was, this is what I love, and I am from a place of fulfillment, and this is what I'm bringing. First, you gotta skittle out of your pain in the here and now. And you're making this decision because of the understanding, I would say the emotional understanding that you're getting this month. And so that's why Queen of Pentacles is with the Nine of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Your feminine is like, okay, all right. King of Pentacles is with Ten of Wands in reverse, Tower. So you're masculine. The way that maybe things were before, look at that, you carrying all of the events, that time, I don't even know where I'm going anymore, why I'm doing all of this, I don't know my next one. You're talking to me about the next passion thing to carry. I'm already like this, I already have 10 wands on my shoulders, I can't even take another one. But here, with the King of Pentacles, the Tower, it takes a tower for you to let go of what you've been carrying, of your baggage. It takes a tower. It takes one heck of an understanding. That's maybe why we had like the King of Swords somewhere, or that Hangman, that illumination. That's what the Tower is all about. It's that lightning that comes in and, oh my God, the way I used to structure my things, that will not work at all. Crumbling it down. And there we're starting with the Page right away. So the way you brought yourself support, abundance, the way you engaged yourself in life, all these things. Here I have the little hermit that flew its head on the side. All these things you're going to do differently now for what you want to build. Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This is what I want to build. And we're finishing with the two Knights of Pentacles. So if you've been feeling some stagnation of, because the Knight of Pentacles is already slow, so don't take much to stop him completely, but here the movement is starting again, because you're letting go of the sadness, the disappointments, the grievings. And we don't need to have you know, we have grievings of when we've lost people we love, or you know, we've invested emotionally into something and it just, you know, didn't work out. but we also grieve what didn't happen. We can grieve our dreams that never happened. Or I wish that this and this has happened to me when I was young and it never did. Grieving this means letting it go so that we can start, instead of living in the regret, we can start investing in the now. So I would call this finding your wand, because ultimately, the moment you release your old sadness, this is when you find your fire. This is finding your fire. This is what you're going to find, your fire that's going to, right away, you're going to invest in it. So on this, my beautiful Virgos, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe if you want to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. In the plus section, there's an email. You write to me, I write to you back with the information. I will never put my phone number in the comment section. If you see this, it's not me. It's a scam. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moons, I always do a little ceremony to give back. So on this, all my love and light, Virgos, and I'll see you next month. All right?